Greetings, salutations, and I'm back with Tessel content. I apologize, there was a recording freeze where I either ate something bad or when I was cleaning I inhaled dust and got something off that. I was briefly hit with a wave of nausea, headaches, cough, and most of that is gone. Occasionally you may hear a cough. I will try to make sure I've edited the ball out. One may slip through, but I just have a little bit of something nagging me in the back of my throat, but that's it. We're back with today's Campfire Gauntlet video. So, we'll read it off. In this event, we are changing the left-hand lane, the field lane, into the campfire lane. Whenever you summon a creature into the campfire lane, friendly creatures in that lane gain the summoned creature's keywords. To help keep your deck focused on keyword synergies, we are changing the deck size limits for this event. Minimum decks are now 40 cards, or 60 cards for 3 attribute decks. Entry will cost 1 event ticket or 150 gold. You know the rest. So, what are the rewards? Honestly, just some core packs. Not super great, not super bad, but everyone can't offer you 10,000 gold and 90,000 card packs, and of each type. You get the hyperbole, but we need events like this, where it's not something huge, but it's definitely worth it. You will be spending, what did it say to enter? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and check. 1 ticket. Alright, so you're spending 150 gold. Your break-even point is 1 win. Because you'll get, well, 1.5 wins. Because you'll get a pack. You'll get 20 gold, 20 soul gems. That's 100 gold cost and then 40 refund. This is 100 gold cost and then 60 refund. I typically equate gold with soul gems, just for ease of math. So, 1.5 wins on average, you'll break even. You're likely going to be able to turn a nice tidy profit on this, even if you're using gold and not event tickets. If you've got a stash of event tickets, just pure profit. Rank rewards, nothing to write home about. Top 1,000, just get an extra 100 gold. If you get top 50, you get that core premium legendary. So I put together 3 decks. One is more of a concept deck. The other 2, well, we'll look at them. Got to scroll down here to the bottom because... Oh, I have some of my other decks down here. I was like, why is there an Intelligence and Legends of the Throne? I have no idea why those are down here. These are the 3 we're looking at. So first one, Raiders Campfire. This is our concept deck. The idea behind it is you have a lot of high attack creatures, and you're running them with firebrands. The idea being, you're just like, oh yeah, no, turn 1, I just flop down a Raider, an Imp, and a firebrand. Go ham. I don't think it's super great, but this was the first. I just want to get the idea going. We could see aggro work, and honestly, one of the combos I like is being able to give Markarth Bannerman charge, because that refills firebrands into your hand that you can then play around with. Again, this is a concept deck. It's something that would need to be built around. I don't think it's made ideal yet. But it is the kind of thing you have to prep for. The idea that people will just be playing a firebrand with a big creature in hand or in play and just being like, yep, that was 12 damage to the face. What are you going to do about it? Or even pull multiple creatures. So one of the combos this deck has is Rahad Horseman comboed with Prowl Smuggler. You play both of those out, turn 4 or turn 3 with Ring, slap a firebrand down, you give them both charge, you deal 3 damage, give a dagger to the Horseman, who then is at 6 attack, so 9, 10 damage on turn 3, provided you have those cards in hand. And the point of this deck is you can put out an insane amount of firepower at one point or one turn in this game, or in this mode. Do note they all need to be played to the field lane. You can't play Shadow, but I digress. You can open Shadow with this lane and then save field for when you're ready to slap down a Firebrand. As usual, code for that is in the description. Second one. Now we're going to start getting into the weird combo-y things. And this first one I'm a little embarrassed to have created because it's an Invade deck. I'd be remiss if I didn't say Manic Jack in this game mode is gonna be huge. When Manic Jack gains a keyword, he gains +1/+1. You can just throw keywords down and he gets them, and he gets more powerful. It's a problem. It's a definite problem. The backup that this deck is running is, in order to get random keywords, it's also using, well, Dremora Adept. When she gains a keyword, she invades. So let's say you have a Dremora Adept in lane, then you play a Falconist Mage, a Bandari Opportunist, or just a Opportunist Evermore Steward. You're handing out 3 keywords, you've just invaded 3 times. Once you invade a 4th time, you're then able to start getting other invasion shenanigans going. For late game, it's running 2 Daedric Titans, because as long as I have a gate in play, which is my creature in Shadow, and a creature in field, it comes down with Drain, giving all of my creatures in the field lane Drain. Giant Bat gives charge. Assassin's Ritual is there as counter-invade tech. The ability to just plop a Bandari Opportunist down, give it Assassin's Ritual. It will not give its keywords to the other ones, but it allows me to turn that into basically a 2-use Viper. Likewise, I could also play it on Mage for possibly another invade when the ward breaks. Oh, and that's the other thing I missed. I said 3 invades. If you're giving it charge and you're able to break wards, it can get silly pretty quick. Seething Flesh Golem is there because if you can give him charge, he stands a good chance of helping you keep the field lane. Or if you've got your invade high enough, you just play him down in Shadow to lock Shadow lane. As you're likely to get Manic Jack high enough, or any of your Daedra high enough, because once they get the +1, they get to 5 attack. We've got 2 Mighty Conjuring, so that you can get Guard, Breakthrough, Ward, all sorts of shenanigans you can put there. Ooh, TMO sent me a deck with the new jargon in it. It's actually going to be tomorrow's video. I might use his deck, we'll see, because I haven't built one yet. But I digress. The drain and charge in this list, as well as the lethal and the wards being able to trade up, Breton Conjurer giving you Daedra, I think this is a really strong list. But you have to live with yourself playing Invade. And the final one is I don't know how Rally works with the Campfire lane. Rally normally will stack. So a creature with Rally 1 gets Rally 2, gets Rally 3, gets Rally 4. If this deck does not stack Rally, it is still a powerful deck. If it does stack Rally, this is the most powerful deck I feel you can run. It is a Rally-based Redoran list. It is running Feed. It is running Night Talonlord as its late game. Feed being destroy a creature and give all of its keywords to a friendly creature. The big creature that it's running for keywords is Redoran Forerunner, because it gives charge, drain, and ward to any creatures in said lane. And then the idea is you're just rallying stuff up, and if stuff like the Balmora Captain stacks and you're just like, oh yeah, all of my creatures now get Rally 2, well, that's guaranteed. They're all going to get Rally 2 when he comes to play, but if that stacks with, say, a wild, Etchater, or it stacks with a cool Lawkeep, you're looking at a substantial amount of rallies, and all of those rallies are going to be giving +2/+2. It's going to get disgusting pretty quick. I have opted not to run the Prophecy gain a bunch of health Daedra. Instead, we're running Golden Initiate because I have plenty of ways of giving her charge and rallying her up even larger. Other drains, we're just running a lot of stock drains so that I can give drain to the entire field lane. We are running that aforementioned Markarth Bannerman combo. though the first charge needs to be grabbed off of something like a Veteran Forerunner, Arms Master, or Ekater. I am running Veteran Battle Spear just as a tech to give extra health to a creature. It could probably be cut for more creatures. Apex Wolf is, well, more drain, and it's ultimately card draw. I did choose to run Yoren's Vanguard, and I think there is something to be said about checking out and exploring the possibility of a veteran list. I don't think it'll be super competitive, but when you're able to give your veterans keywords like charge and ward, they are far more likely to trigger where they wouldn't before. And I think they could be a very solid way of getting keywords and getting power. And yeah, just give a charge to a Night Talon Lord, everybody wins. Well, okay, only you win, but that's everyone who matters. But those are the lists. I hope you enjoyed them. Hopefully we will be back to our regular video cycle, so long as I remain healthy. Hopefully I can continue to produce content. Stay safe, avoid the coronavirus. As of my recording this, how long have we been locked down for? We were voluntarily locked down for 2 weeks, and mandatorily locked down for 4 days, with one overlap between the two, due to how it started. So that's 18 days, and we're under mandatory lockdown for, well, stay-at-home order. So if it's not essential, you're supposed to be staying home for at least the next 4 weeks. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that. I digress. I now have 2 tiers of Bedrock supporters. There's no separation based on donations. I just realized we were having trouble seeing them all because we were only sitting here for briefly. And so now 2 separate lists, and Jamin Anderson, right there, going off the screen right now, our newest Patreon. Thank you very much. Your support matters. It allows us to keep doing what we are doing. Best of vibes to you all. Phil, Watt, Telegrammaticus, Boogerwood, Pia, Malefic, Austin, Nikki Pimley. I can also read the names off quicker when I just look at them like that. Best of nights to you. Take care.